Now Speedway, and in the British League, Wimbledon beat Sheffield by 46 points to 32. In the League Cup, Ipswich beat Reading by 40 points to 38. And in the National League, Middlesbrough beat Edinburgh by 40 points to 37. And the news this morning is that Michael Lee has been suspended by Poole for failing to turn up to Wednesday's meeting. Lee's whereabouts remain a mystery, which could of course mean that he'll mince the USA on Saturday. And that'll be a blow to England, because Lee, after all, was the top scorer in last Sunday's second test at Sheffield. Well, if one man's absent without leave, our guest this morning has every reason to be absent. In fact, Kenny Carter, the England captain, is plastered. Kenny, this is dramatic news. Now, enough of the cheap jokes. The story with you really is that you broke your leg 2 weeks ago, but like the madman that you are, you're determined to ride again in about 3 weeks, and that's ignoring all medical advice, isn't it?
Well, I've actually put an appeal in to be seeded through to the British final, which the decision rests with all the British promoters. And if they don't see me through, then I will have to ride on the 25th of May to qualify.
But if the doctors are saying that this is foolish, surely you're risking life and limb to ride in the British World Championships?
Well, I have a lot of financial backing and sponsors which sponsor me.
But money doesn't mend a broken leg, does it, Kenny?
No, but if I miss out on the semi-finals, then it's another 18 months before I get another chance. And the specialist which fixed my leg said that it could get me fit for the 25th of May with a lot of struggle and fight.
This isn't the first time, isn't it? Let's just look at your record. Broken jaw in 1981, internal injuries in 1982. Don't you fancy gardening as a career?
Well, I was watching the snooker last night and I thought it might be an idea to start taking up snooker.
Right, but anyway, you're determined to be there come what may. A word about the test tomorrow, England against America. It's 1-1 in the series. How important is this match tomorrow, and how do you think we'll do without you?
I think it's an important test because the test series is 1-1 at the moment. But with the bad news about Michael Lee sort of not turning up and going missing, I just hope that Michael comes back for Saturday, because sort of we need Michael Lee in the England team.
So, Michael Lee, if you're watching, there's an appeal direct from your captain. Now, the World Championships, can you really stand any chance of doing well with this horrific injury you've got?
Well, I rode in 1982 in Los Angeles in the World Final and won my first 3 races, and 3 weeks before I was in intensive care in Ipswich Hospital, so I think so.
On a technical note, is that not the leg you put all the pressure on? This is the braking leg, and that's the, I shouldn't say braking leg, B-R-A-K-I-N-G, but that's the leg you put all the pressure on, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the most important leg, because you put all the weight on that leg when you're going down the corners. So, unfortunately, it's the right leg which I've broken, not the left one.
Right. I keep using this word because after the break, I have to get that in again, we're going to sign this leg for you. I know you've travelled 200 miles in all the way from Stourbridge just to get some silly messages put on your leg. Never mind, let's take a break.
It's the Quick Mills Spring Price Crash. Crown Plus all the rides, all the shows, all the animals. There's no more to pay. It's fun and excitement all the way for one all-inclusive price. Only £2.25 adults and £2 children. 1983 prices right through 1984 at the West Midlands Safari and Leisure Park. Isn't that something to shout about?
Mike Morris is continuing with his painful puns. Hope you enjoy the break. They put it in my name.
I'm just learning to write.
Yes,
That's all. Join that
at least
writing.
we know he can spell.
Yeah, and Judith has signed as well. What's Judith said? What did you
Get
say?
back on your bike speedily. Was that?
That's clever stuff.
We've
Clever
got
stuff.
Where's the Parrot, and hope you enjoy the break.
Parrot.
I bet you really appreciate your trip here, don't you? Ken?
Yeah, that's
Good to see you.
nice to know my friends there.
Judith,
Leg only 1 month ago.
If everyone else was worried about Carter's comeback with a broken leg, he showed no signs as he took a snooze in the pits, complete with specially made boot. The fans' message was clear enough.